Gawler race 5 and $3.20 for the 5, and that is Blevik Lad, who has been backed in from 470 on the tote. Blevik Lad second at each of the past 2 runs for the 5 here. 7 starts for those 2 seconds and beaten only 0.4 here at Gawler last start. That was over the 1511 metres to be precise, and second prior to that, beaten 3 lengths at Gawler over this distance, the 1700 metres. So $2.80 and $5.50 about the one Colonial, who's
now the rider of Urania, Belle, is dismounted. Blevik Lad is in. Urania, Belle coming up, and then Why Not You will be the last one to come up. Heard this morning the black caviar's back on Australian soil in quarantine. Just about ready for the start. They're all in. Blevik Lad the favourite. He's drawn the outside. They've jumped and they're away nicely. And Colonial seemed to jump as well as anything. Urania, Belle is going up there early with Aradanchi. Right off the track, Teenage Queen is going forward from Tatnam, and then Toby's Statement. Further back was Why Not You, and further astern then came Giant Victory. Then well back in the field is Pretty Blondes. Third last, What Logic. Blevik Lad is looking at lots of rump stake. He's a long way behind in second last place, and last of all is Maple Lane. Along the back of the course they go. And we've got a new leader here. And Urania, Belle is scorched away and leads by 3 or 4. Colonial will appreciate the speed on. He's running just in behind in second place, and they're followed around the outside by Teenage Queen. Further back in the field came Aradanchi. In that bunch of horses too was Toby's Statement. They're followed further astern then by Tatnam, Why Not You, and then follows Pretty Blonde. Well back in the field then at that stage, around the outside goes Blevik Lad, then Giant Victory, further astern What Logic, and last of all is Maple Lane. Still Urania, Belle making every post a winner. On the side of the track, she's out by 5 to Colonial. They're followed by, getting up on the inside, Toby's Statement. Aradanchi is round the outside. Further astern in the field, Blevik Lad starting to put on a bit of a spurt, but he needs to. And well back in the field then, as they around the corner, was Tatnan. In the straight, they've gobbled up the leader quickly. Colonial has hit the front now. Colonial in front, coming out after a Toby's Statement. And they're about a length clear of down the outside. Why Not You, Tatnan. And further back then is Blevik Lad. But still, it's Colonial. He's responding to the whip. Darting between horses, Pretty Blonde missed out. Colonial won a nose to Pretty Blonde. They're followed out wider by Why Not You, Toby's Statement. Then came Tatnan. Blevik Lad 2 wide all the way. They're followed further astern by What Logic. Well back on the field then Urania, Belle. They're followed by Aradanchi. Well back then Teenage Queen. A long way back then was Giant Victory. And last to greet the judge was Maple Lane.
Well, that's called across the line there. 1 from 10. That was Colonial from Pretty Blonde. We'll wait until those numbers come through, though. But should that be the case, Colonial start number 3, a 5-year-old by Zabil out of I'm in Heaven, taking out race number 5 at Gawler.